Hello my friends. um, Today I am going to show you how we restored an old chair that we bought for $2. So we will see, here's a chair by the way, and here is the price tag still on it, $2. Okay, and it looks pretty rough. I mean, it's in bad shape, you know. And oh, I hope there are no spiders down there. But I mean, the springs are good. It just needs to be redone. And this chair was from it says do not remove, YKO Furniture Company, Eldred, Pennsylvania. Okay, the tag is still there. Anyway, so we are going to show you how we restored this chair. So just follow along and we'll go from there. Okay, to begin with, we have a few supplies that you'll need. Number one, of course, we got some fabric, of course, on sale. So hopefully this will be enough, and it's kind of a velour type fabric, nice and soft, can be outside. Then you'll need some kind of tool. I have a Leatherman's, old Leatherman's tool, which has got all different little things. So I'm just gonna use this. Hopefully everything I have to do with this chair, or this will accommodate it. Then you will need sandpaper if you need to sand the rusty spots out. And then you'll need some sorts of paint. This one is a rust reformer special paint that you can buy from Ace. I think it's like $7-8 or something a can. It goes a long ways, and it turns rust into metal. So I will actually sand it 2 times, once before applying and once after I apply. I'm gonna sand it a light sand and then reapply this so it's nice and smooth. And then you might end up needing a staple gun also. I have a staple gun which will come out later on in the video when we are putting things together. The first step would be to disassemble the chair. We're going to remove these cushions, and looks like that we have to remove these screws to remove the cushions. And once I'm done with that, we'll come back. So one cushion is out right here.
What arm is that?
Left or right?
Right.
Right arm.
Right arm has the price tag.
Tight.
Okay, I'm stopping.
So we got the arms off and the cushion is free, and the bottom cushion is actually, we're gonna leave the legs on it because it seems like that we can get to the top from these nails, so those legs are not gonna be of any hindrance. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll come back to you. Okay, so we removed the contraption right here. It was something in this order right here with some cardboard and some batting. I think the cardboard was behind it, you know, to secure this little foamy thing. And then here is the nails and the cushion cover for the back cushion. So I think we are going to replace this. This looks in pretty bad shape. So we're going to replace this with the modern foam, and we're going to replace this cardboard also. And but the frame itself is in good shape, no rot or nothing, and it's sturdy. So, and we can hammer it down a little bit better, but it looks pretty good. That's the back part. So we are pulling this bottom part now, and I'm just gonna do a quick rough job like right here. Oh, these nails are in there pretty tight. Going for it, and hopefully there is no surprises underneath this one, but we'll sure find out. I don't know what kind of backing this is, but okay, so I removed the cover. Let's see if there is a surprise. Oh yeah, there is a surprise. Oh, yep, that's a surprise. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think we have to, oh, 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 there is some reinforcements right there. That's the secret right there, why it was making it so nice and comfy. Because if you didn't have this, then this would poke you.
No.
Okay, let me remove. Okay, we gotta go back again to the drawing board, and oh man, this guy must be, oh, he was trigger happy. He put too many staples in there. Okay, we'll get going, and once I'm done with this, then we'll come back.
Okay. Go.
So when when I saw that there were so many staples in there, I just decided to cut this thing off. And I don't know what this guy was thinking, that this thing is gonna, I guess that he wanted to make sure that this was like secure, because he didn't know what kind of people are gonna be sitting on this thing. So, but here, see, this is what came out of it. So we're gonna replace all this stuff. There are no mice in there, or no mice poop, so that's a good thing. And this is also, yeah, this is in good shape.
Yep,
that's the secret.
Yeah. You can take off that burlap.
And then we have to take this off, and you have to remember to remember how you took it off, because I noticed that I was sitting on this thing and I thought that I might have bent the back legs or something, but they were bent already, because they want you to, when you sit down, they want you to fall back into it, you know. So it's a little bit lower from the back and from the front, and I thought that I bent the legs, but they are both the same. They are not bent. Well, they are bent, but I didn't bend them. They were bent on purpose, so you would feel the comfort of the lazy boy of the 1920s.
I think this is probably more like the 50s or 60s.
50s or 60s?
It's probably, or mid-century modern type. So yeah, 50s-ish.
Yeah, this was the lazy boy.
Uh-huh. Ugh.
There you go.
Okay.
So here we are left with the two arms and the part that goes in the back, and then this back portion and the bottom with the legs still attached. So this is what we have to work with. So we'll start working with sanding all this stuff down and finish up all these odd and end things, and then get the batting, I mean the foam which we're gonna put underneath, and then we have the fabric to cover it. So we're gonna leave it at that, and then next step is after we are done, or I can show you how I went about sanding and spraying this stuff. Okay, so we got our things. We're gonna sand it. I got some sandpaper, and you know, I had another.
Your sander is on the floor there.
Oh, floor.
It's down there.
You gotta find the sander right.
Yeah.
I have this little fancy dandy thing,
Little Dremel
you know.
sander.
Yeah, but you know, hand sander would work. You know, just like you sand it all the way across, and just get the as much as the rust and the paint imperfections out, so you can see how it's just, you know. And take a cloth and just clean it off as you go, so it will make a big difference. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I'm sanded down, I will come back and we'll go from there. So we sanded to our liking, whatever, we got all the imperfections out, and you know, just made it smooth, you know. Then just take a clean cloth, take off all the dust and everything, and then just take your paint, which I showed you in the beginning. Oh, there's a chair on there. Look at that. That's a chair paint. Anyways, shake it up really good so everything is all mixed up, and then just lightly spray. I already cleaned the chair already, but just lightly spray, you know, and then come back to it. Okay, don't spray like boom, you know, at one time. Just spray a little bit at a time, and then let it dry, and come back and put another coat on it. Cover the whole thing with what you want covered, and this paint will prevent it from getting rusted again, because it converts rust into metal. And we are painting all these fancy wire designs that they have down there. We are just painting the whole thing. Yeah, just paint it and let it dry. And it's a very fast drying if you paint it just a little bit at a time. So we are done painting, and it's drying. It's almost dry. We covered everything metal, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work with the back right here. And remember, we had cardboard, so I found a box of rum chata. That's what we're gonna do. I like coconut, so we're gonna cut the box right there and see if it'll fit. And if it doesn't fit, you know. So we cut the cardboard to fit, and the cardboard will go on the outside because the cushion will come in here. And I mean, it's kind of a rough kind of cutting, but if somebody opens this chair up after a few years, then they'll know that we had the rum chata when we were doing this. Anyways, I will staple this up right here to secure it. Just put a few staples, and I will put one here, one here, and one. There's a piece of wood back there, you know, a stopper, and one here, and then on the top on the side.
You may just push and maybe I think it'll be okay if you just push it in and secure it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be covered and
Yeah.
foamed around it.
Yeah. I'll just put one for security.
Okay.
Right here, and one right on this side.
Okay. Good.
Oh, that was a shoddy job. But anyways, it's there.
Okay.
So we got this all covered. Okay.
All right.
So this is what it should look like.
That's it. Exactly. All right.
So the next step is
The foam.
that we are going to take a tape measure, and we bought this foam. So it's like a 4-pack, 1 inch. So we're gonna use 2 on the bottom and 2 on the back.
Go like this. There you go. Fuzz it. You got-
Fuzzy in there?
Yeah, getting a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one we bought from Walmart, I believe, and it was $12 and a few odd cents. But if you can find it, somewhere else for cheaper,
Or even taking a cushion apart, like an old
Yeah.
cushion.
whatever.
Okay.
So anyways, so this is what we bought, and it seems like a pretty good deal, because there was another set over there which was a thicker one, but it was just one piece, so you had to slice it down the middle, and I didn't want to do that.
Right.
So here is the foam. So what we need to do is we need to put this foam in here, and I am sure that if we put 2 in there, that should be sufficient. Or I could cut 1 and use the rest of it, like,
I would cut it.
sure if that's gonna work too good. I think I'm gonna just cut it to size and just go from there. So what I am going to do is, instead of measuring and all that stuff, if you don't have a measure tape, I would just staple this thing first, because there's wood right there. I'm gonna staple and staple and staple. I'm not gonna get like staple happy like that other guy did. So when somebody else wants to redo this chair, because I think we're gonna give this chair another 50-60 years, and then somebody might buy it on a rummage sale.
Yeah. Just
With
cut the bottom then of it off. Enchilada in there, yeah.
And then we'll take our scissor right here, and we will cut from here.
Yeah.
Try to go as straight as possible. Went a little
Yeah.
crooked. I think I gotta
All right. You
hold
can just
this
come back from that once you're done.
Okay, once I'm done, then we'll come back.
Perfect.
Okay, so I cut the pieces, so underneath, the pieces inside. This is extra cushioning for your back. This is the top part, and I used the part from the before, from this part that was left over, and then I cut another piece to make it. So it's loose right now, and it's okay. I mean, you can even use glue if you want to secure it, so you don't have these dents in there, but I don't mind. So once we put the cover on it, it'll keep everything in place, so the cover is what we're gonna put it tightly and staple the heck out of it, like this guy right here who did it. So the next step is that we're gonna do the same thing for the bottom portion. But look at this paint job. I mean, this paint job is beautiful. You know, I did this painting. It's come out perfect. Oh, I missed the portion right here. See, I missed the little deal. Okay, I'll bring this up. Yep. Yeah, when I was painting before the storm came through, rain, so I had to throw everything in the garage quick, and then, you know, so I missed that one little piece. Anyways, I'll put this on the side, and we are going to do this thing. Okay, so this looks pretty good. It's got a lot of nice tension, so this is cushy anyways, you know. And inspect, everything is good. We're gonna leave this in there, so and then we're gonna see if this will fit. Oh, this will need a little more attention from here and from here. Cut these two pieces, and then got another couple pieces from here, and then I'm running out of room. Oh,
It's okay.
this thing is gonna be
We'll just piece it together. It's okay.
okay. We'll do the best we can. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to secure this piece right here, and this is nice and cushy. Yep. And I'll just secure it right there and right there. That didn't work because there's metal underneath. Right there. That
All
one
right.
I can't do nothing to. And here I'll put it right there. Okay.
There. We can come back and once we get it all stapled on and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so after struggling for a little bit, trying to figure out the calculations of the foam that we had, we came up with this conniption to cover this saddle. So we got this ready to go. So all the corners are covered, and we sat on it to see how it was, and I think it feels pretty cushy and pretty good. So once we cover all this, all these things are gonna fall into place, these, you know. So this was like all these, but all the corners will be covered, you know, so you don't have to, they're not gonna get into your, you know, knees or back of your legs or anything. So we will, next step, take the fabric and measure it out and snugly cover this bad boy up. And then we're gonna cover the back side next, and then we'll put the arms on. So let me cover this one, then I'll come back. Okay, so we stapled this one side, okay, and we have come on the other side. Now we have to pull this like really snug, so, and I mean, we have to make sure that it's nice and snug, okay, so it stays, keeps everything in there. So I'm kind of going really tight, but then I'm gonna pull it and staple it right there, the first staple, okay, right in the middle, right there. Then I'll come to one side and I will staple this corner right here. I'll come to this side.
Oh, your paper is blowing. It's breezy. It's getting
Wendy, actually, we are trying to finish this today because tomorrow we are getting 6 inches of snow, and it's April 15th today, and April 16th we are getting 6 inches of snow.
And it was 80 degrees today.
Yeah, today it was 80 degrees.
And tomorrow, 60.
Look at all the tan that I got. See that?
Okay.
All that tan I got in just one day. And then we will do the same thing like the guy who originally made this chair. He put like 100 staples in there, and we will put 101.
Okay.
We'll beat him.
Okay.
Okay, so let's turn this around and see what it looks like. It's starting to look a lot like...
A chair.
Let me see how comfy this thing is. Let me sit on it. Oh my God. It feels so good.
Okay.
Oh, look at the sunset back there. You want to put the camera over there? Show people
You can
our
turn it around and do it.
beautiful sunset.
Right. Okay.
Here, let me show them the nice sky. Look at that. It's so nice right there. See that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's finish this job
Okay.
before the snow comes in.
Okay.
Okay, looks nice here so far, looking nice. Now we have to go to the other ends and we will do the same thing. Now you have to wrap this like a Christmas gift, okay? And corners, go like this and then like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to do like a Christmas gift.
Okay. Well,
So let me do that, and then I'll come back, okay?
Sounds
and then in here we're gonna put a piece of cardboard to hide all this
the springs. Hide the
these
springs.
junk.
Junky springs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we are done with the bottom saddle part right here, and I think it looks pretty okay. For me, that I've never done this before. I think this is my first time, but I think right now I'm thinking this is my last time. But I'll see how it goes. Okay, I have to do the back part yet. The snow isn't here yet, so we're gonna cover this bad boy, and this one will be covered like this. Well, first we gotta cover the back portion. This is the back. So we have to cut the fabric that'll fit just the back right here, okay? And then we're gonna cut the fabric that'll go over
The back.
and we're gonna staple it all the way around.
All right.
So we have to first cut this fabric, which is this size right here.
Okay.
So let me do that, and then I'll put the backing on, and then we will go from there.
Perfect.
Okay, so we got the thing on back and forth. Okay, it's an okay kind of job, but I mean, it looks okay. It'll go like this, with the arms on it. So it's kind of getting dark now, and I think the bats are out, so I think we're gonna go inside for the night, and then tomorrow morning with a fresh mind and less frustration, I will try to finish this tomorrow morning first thing, and then by tomorrow night you'll be doing your own. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so yesterday it was getting a little frustrating outside, rain coming down. Today we're gonna get snow, so we moved inside to finish up this chair. So like we did yesterday, we covered all the stuff and the backing, and now we're gonna put on the arms. And I think that'll be the end.
Are you happy about that?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll come back for that.
Yep.
All right.
I'll first figure this out and then we will come back. So I took these old screws and I cleaned them up a little bit and with a little cleaner. You can put new ones in there if you want to. And took my arms and I had actually marked these arms, which one is where, left and right, and then I'm just trying to put these back together like so. Put the screw in there, we have the hole, and you'll have to finagle your way to find, because now everything is new and it's not working out. Okay, I gotta find the, that's why I think this is my last restoration. Oh, where is it? It's here somewhere. I can feel it. It's right there. Okay. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, we gotta leave this stuff to the professionals. I think so.
I still think it's going to turn out really nice. We'll see in the end.
Yeah, we'll see in the end. Okay. So this one is going in. I got the other side screws in, but I didn't tighten them yet. But once this is all done, I think it'll look fantastic. Okay, my friends, we are back. We have recovered the chair, upholstered, nice finish. We added a nice cushion and just for embellishments right here. I will have to say that, everything you see here, cushion, paint, upholstery, and the foam was under $20. Everything was, the whole project was under $20, but it cost me 2.5 days and a sliver in my finger. Okay, so, but I have to say that this was too much for me. I mean, I'm not going to doing upholstery anytime soon, but if you want to try it, now you know the procedure, how I did it, okay? I'm not a professional, so it can be done, but I have to say that this job, is it for you or professional? I would say it is so professional. I wouldn't do it again. So thank you for watching. And maybe next time we'll show you something that'll be more exciting and faster.